Hello everybody and welcome back to the pYanodons playthrough. It is the ghost. And I have a mess. I went ahead and as opposed to doing this on episode, I decided to, let me just get this connected up here. See how it's gonna look. Yeah. This is pYanodons for you. So, I got the rail in, and boy, I tell you, I really had to, cut in some stuff here. Now, there's a couple things that I'm, as I'm building this after it's all done, because we're having this one machine to one machine to one machine thing, it does make quite, difficult, the connectivity. Usually, like I was remember I was talking about in the last episode, how we outpost and then we bring in we do an outpost of something and we bring it to the next thing. And then eventually we get to a science pack, and that's the tricky part with this is that, am I going to outpost this, that, all that, not really, you're not going to do that. So rail gets really tricky, and that's why I was like, oh, it'd be nice, just bring raw in and create the things within and then belt them around, And the batteries are a prime example of, how it can get messy, one stop, many items, one stop, many items, one stop, many items. And then we've got our final product, So that's kind of how it's going to be. This particular science pack is obviously a lot more complex, a lot more going on, So I'll go over what I decided to do. And then the other thing is it's going to be rough, but I have a strategy for it, and that is putting TSM and LTN within the same network, because after I was hooking this up, I go, oh man, I got TSM for this stuff, and I want to do LTN for this stuff. And I want to do TSM for, oh no. So here's what I have to do. I think I talked about this in the last episode. Wow, that box. Where's the hitbox for this train stop? There it is. God, it's so squirrely. Anyway, I forgot wood. I need wood for these three things. I was like, crap. So I had to bring in wood here, and that's on TSM. The batteries are on TSM. So here's the two lamps for TSM. I can move the combinator out of the way and put this combinator, the TSM combinator down here. I'll work on that later maybe, but I just wanted to get it all in here. So TSM's calling the wood and the batteries, or is used to call the trains for those. And then we got our LTN combinator here, and this stuff is going to be local. Now, you can see that, I have a dual stop. Now, that's fine. I mean, this is doable as long as the train can unload. So, this is an LTN and TSM unloader. Now, they're not communicating to each other, obviously, so there might be a train hanging out here. Well, it will come up to here and hang out. That's okay, because TSM is only going to send one train at a time, and LTN is only going to send one train at a time. So, they're at worst case scenario will be one train sitting here waiting to unload, and these quantities are going to be quite small, as it is. The wood is going to take a while to unload, because I think I have a full wood train, so that I might have to do something about that. I think I'll have to shut this inserter off when it gets to 100 or something. I'm calling for 200. So I'll have to shut this inserter off and go inactive, so this train isn't sitting here unloading a whole train of wood into a case, holding up science. Everything else is 100, so that's fine. So now this train here is going to be the science train, temporarily until we get nicer things. And I'm going to make this into a point-to-point train. I could put I could extend this rail out a little bit and put I have to put a supplier stop here. This train will be always point to point, no matter how far I bring this, you know, how far I intend to use this, and I'm not sure about that yet. Okay. So we hooked all this up. I had to bring the wood in up this way because this is in the way. So I had to do this. And I'm using mechanical inserters here. And I undergrounded this thing to make room for that belt. Over here is the ash and the native flora. And like I said, over here is the bones and all that. So this TSM combinator is going to call all three of those, which we do not have yet. Made a proper yard over here for tin ore. And I made a proper yard for our quartz ore, I guess you could say. So that's all done. You know, I'm sharing this line here. It's no big deal. Low throughput. It's just tin plate, which is for the Vitter alloy. Oh, and then, oh man, I had to do, let's go up here. I increased the amount of miners here. And I'm doing the splitter to 2 of these here. Normally it would just go right on in with a yellow mini loader. So I beefed up the mining and put 4 trains on there. Loads pretty quick. It's not too bad. And same thing here. You know, now these steam, I had to double the steam outputs. So I have, yeah, 25 megawatts times 4 for this thing to cook. That's 100 megawatts right there, just to power our mining operation. And then I'm just going in like this. No worries there. So at least we do what you got to do. When it comes to more power, all I got to do is find a coal patch like that and plop this baby down, and we are good to go. Plenty of power. So it's easy. I haven't been really watching this thing, but it seems to be doing okay. Okay, let's get to this now. So this is, so this is on TSM here. This is going to be on LTN here with the LTN combinator and the LTN stop. And this is going to be 2 dual stop LTN TSM. And that's going to be a point-to-point train. Everything is self-contained. I have my steam coming in here. Water, steam's going to come out. And I have it marked with a combinator, and that's going to supply the other areas for steam. However far I have to go is however far I'm going to have to go. And I'm okay with plopping more of these down because they pop on and off. You know, it's not like, there's an idle power of, I think, oh, this doesn't have an idle. Good. Yeah, there's no idle power, so it just pops on and off. Pops on and off. Okay, so I'm not going to flow anything here yet because we don't have all these ingredients here. So there's no reason to do anything with this. But what I do want to do is do this. And here's the belt for the seeds. We're also going to have to do a train to pick up the seeds and the flowers here. So I think I'm going to pull this back here like so. And then now let's get rid of these signals because they're going to be in my way. So I'd like to have a train length here. So we can have room for things. Okay, this is why 1-1 trains are really good for this application here, because now I like to do this, but it's so much space. So we're just gonna do let's do a little bit here like that. I think we could go tighter, actually, because we're gonna load on the other side. So let's pop one more. Oh, ow, crap! Just come on. There you go. That's as far as you can go. Okay, so this is gonna be a dual loader. We're gonna use LTN for this. So 1 stop, multiple 2 items for this. So we'll go ahead and make an LTN combinator or stop. And we want to make sure it's not gonna hang over. We'll go up 1 more. And then we'll go Q. There we go. Oh. There we go. Gotcha. There we go. I don't want the train on a curve. Not that it matters. It's only gonna be here for a short minute. We have to do the depot, but that's last. We'll do that last. And we'll do a combinator. Yeah, right about there. Okay, now we'll have the... Now, we can do 2 items. And let's see. We'll do a... Where am I? Here they are. Inserters. So I'm going to do 2 and 2 to speed this up. And I need a case. I don't want a big... I think this one is 6. So let's make one of these here. It's kind of large. So what we can do is actually 3 now. And this is going to be our... let's do... Because we got to change them all. We'll do seeds. And there they are. Oh. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, because when the train comes, we got to filter these. And then this is going to be the Ralasia flour. And there it is. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay. And then we have to do a filter thing. That's why I did this, because then I can come over here and go, how am I doing this? Our loader. Okay, so our combinator is going to the arithmetic to the inserters. So that's what we have to do now. Okay. And then we'll go right here, I guess. Oh, and then I can also copy paste this. You know, so I can not have to spend time doing that. And then we wire this to the front, I think. And then we wire these up to here, like so. And then train stop to the back. There we go. And we got to make sure that this is read stop train. No. Read train. Read train contents. Oh, it's already on. How is that? Read train. Okay. Oh, yeah. I think that's on by default. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, the LTN combinator, we're going to wire up to here. And then that wires up to the light. But I don't wire the light up just yet. And this is going to be a provider. And I'll set these up real quick. Let's do 2 here. And we're going to do 1 on that just as a safety. I'll kick that down. Okay, and I'll set this up later. I don't want to do it right now. Okay. Now, signaling. So let's not forget that. And you know what is interesting? Is why is this... Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, never mind. We gotta go from here to there. There we go. Okay. Now we got the 2. Alright, so this is our input. That's gonna be going further down. I don't know if this is gonna extend down, but I'm gonna design it such that it is. Can always pull it out later. Then we got the chain there, and then we got a chain there. And then signal that. That's fine. And we'll put a signal there. That should be fine. Yeah. Okay. If I find any issues, I always fix them. You know, I test it. You know, I look and make sure everything's running. And okay. So now, let's take this here. Now that we know we're kind of over here now. Okay. All right. So that's fine. All right. Let's grab... I'm going to turn my nanobots off. I'm going to copy this. And... So we have the seeds on this side. So seeds are going to be here. And so I might as well go like this. We'll see how that works. And I can split out of here, go this way, and up this way. So I might need 2. Okay, and then we're gonna go straight up out. And I think that will be fine. And we'll... Oh, can I wire? I don't think I can wire these up. I don't think I can. And I need a green wire. Oh, I don't have green. We need green. Yeah, we can't. Sucks. What's gonna happen is that this will overfill. Well, okay, we have to wire these up with green wire. And we'll whitelist. Oh wait, we could just leave it the way it is. And enabled if let's say seeds are like 300 or something like that. Less than 300. There we go. Okay. Okay, cool. So the priority is straight up, and then it doesn't matter which way they go from that point on, because, you know, the train will pick up for the other processes as well as this process. So, you know, if we have this, if Helmod didn't lie to me, it should run. It should run. Okay. We can actually just set this up here. Seeds. We'll do 2 stacks. And then the flour. RAL. Here you are. And we'll do 3 stacks, or 2 stacks of those, just for now. And that'll set that up. And I'll wire this up when we're ready. Okay. Now for this part here. So we're prioritizing this side. And I think what I have to do, I might have to go this way. Let me get that. And so I can go left on that. And then we'll have to go this way. My mouse is not cooperating today. It's really irritating. It's kind of bindy. Okay, now we'll have to do that. And then we'll do the same thing here. And then we'll copy, paste. We have to wire these up as well. So we'll go this way. And this is flowers. Relasias. There we are. 300. Yep. And there we go. Okay, and then we'll just hook this up here, that up there, and that should be good to go. Okay, now I guess I could get rid of that. That's no longer needed. And then we can get rid of this, so I don't accidentally spend nanobots building that. Okay, so yeah, looks like we're all good to go here. This can be just fired up as soon as we get the flour, so I'd be willing to do that on episode here. It'd be kind of fun. Let's get our fancy power poles here. Look at that, will you? That's why I kind of, when I forgot about these things, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? How could I forget this? Yeah, I think we'll go this way. Oh, and then when I have a small distance to go, I just do these cheapy ones. They're really not that cheap. these things. I think these are cheaper than these, actually, considering we have creosote to deal with on those. Okay, let's build this thing. Turn our nanobots on. Okay, now I'm going to go... Oh, let's get the power hooked up here. All right, powered up. I'm not too worried about power poles right now until we get, you know, better power options like substations and stuff. I am going to run over and get some flowers. All right, flower power. Oh, I need to get water on this thing too. So I'm going to... Oh, I got to put these in too. We need flowers for this. Okay, 2. Okay, good. 2 left over. And this does not need flowers for modules. There we go. We got the seeds going. Cool. All right, we need water for this whole operation. So I'm going to go... I think I got... yeah, I got a little bit of landfill here. So I'm going to flatten this out here, and then we'll bring the water up. Okay. I had a mentally challenged situation. I had... the water and the hydrogen are giving me a hard time here. Okay, now that's water. Okay, yeah, I had to go through and methodically check each one of these pipes and make sure it wasn't connected to the hydrogen and all that. Because I flipped these around and then that caused these pipes to get changed. So we should get water. There we go. Now we have the soil going. That's going to take a minute to spin up. There. Oh. Wait. Where are the seeds? Oh, okay, we're fine. Yeah. Right. Are you working? Yeah, you are. All right. Okay. There we go. Now we're grabbing soil. Okay, now, what happened over here? This should have gotten... No, it didn't get any seeds yet. Okay. Did this get any? No. Okay, good. Okay, so this thing's doing its job. And they are slow. Wow, okay. All right, well, that's spinning up. Let's take a look at the next project here. I have a feeling the steam is gonna... I'm gonna probably have to go up this way for steam, but I may scrap this idea trying to use this one. Because I just don't want to run... I mean, I don't mind running pipes, but it's just going to be kind of messy with all these pipes running all over the place, too, and trains. Because as you can see, it's kind of getting crazy with all this stuff we have to do. Trying to be clean and all that about it as well. Okay, this is going to take a while. And, you know, it's only 4 to 1. And so, yeah, it's going to be a minute. Okay, let's take a look at our thing. I don't have radar here. It's kind of annoying. I'm going to run down there and check and see what we're going to work on next. Alrighty. I'm back. And I have the next thing. So I figured we'll knock out the incubated and Petri dish and incubated Petri dish. So I expanded on this a little bit. We're going to need a little, you know, the molten glass. We're going to crush it. I'm going to use syngas for fuel. And we're going to bring in the quartz and the stone that we're going to produce. I'll either set up the trash train to come over here, or I'll just burn it in the pie burners for temporarily. But I would like to capture any resources, you know, any byproducts and process them as, you know, trying to stay true to form, you know, with tightening up those loops, you know. Some things I'm like, you know, hell no. Some things I'm like, yeah, we're going to take care of it, you know. So we'll try to do that. Now, how are we doing here? Oh, we're finally building up on our flowers here. So the belt's backed up here, and we have 300 seeds, Ralasia seeds, and pretty soon this belt will start to back up, and then they'll kick over and fill up our case here with that. Oh, and I forgot. I don't need to filter these. Oh, I do need to set filters. Yeah. There we go. I forgot about that. And then I have this up here now, which is going to be whitelist set filters. We're gonna bring in, or that's outputting these two things right here. And then, so there'll be algae to agar with steam. Now, we do have the steam right here, so we'll be able to pipe that over. And then I think I'll terminate it there, and then we'll just, I think we need steam for the og food, and then we'll do that as a separate one. But before I do this, what I wanted to do was tighten. I wanted to bring this together, this rail here with this rail here, and what I'm thinking is a T. Now, this isn't going to be on grid because I shoved this. This is off grid here. So I'm going to do my best to tie this in, and then I think the depot will be up here. However, I don't know if I want to do that just yet now I think about it, but that's the plan. This one is on grid here, so we can, let's take this up a little bit. If I can find it. We'll probably have to go up about there, and we'll put a we have to put a depot in for this train network here, and this will be encoded with number 2. One of the things I was thinking about was, let me pull that one out. For all the ATS or the networks I'm going to have for LTN currently, I was thinking about doing a text plate to notify, have a little LTN ID2, so keep track. It's also a memory thing. Like when I do something, it'll go in your memory, quicker, easier, all that. So I think I'm gonna back this one up because the signals will be in the way. We'll pull this up here, and then we'll go here, like so. I need more combinators. Okay. Yeah, so this rail is going to extend up as well, and then we'll tie it in. And now, just because it's off-grid doesn't mean it won't work still. I still have, it'll be on grid north-south. It just won't be an east-west grid alignment, which I can resolve that by keeping this. This one is on grid here, so I will ignore this. I'll tie it in, and then this will be carried down this way, though. The power poles and stuff. So that's how I'll do that. Okay. All right. Let's get rid of these trees here. Alrighty. Now let's get these two here. Copy. We'll bring these up here, and we'll sort. We'll have to go because we're loading here. So we'll have another tributary coming up, and we'll bring in the, we'll have a two-sided thing like this, and we'll bring in the quartz and syngas for these guys here, for these on this side here. So however long this is going to be, this will be at the end. This will be over here, and so we'll go backwards basically. Boop, 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 boop. Or this can go, we can do this, I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out. Let's get these out of here first. Okay. So I think I could just direct insert this one. And this one is basically a direct insert as well from here to here. Now, this is a 5-second craft. That's a 20-second craft. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. You know what? I'm surprised. Why is it? Maybe something's changed, and I have to relook at this thing, because it seems like a small amount, doesn't it? That's 1 and 1. That's here. That's 0.02, And that's for the biofactory that makes the plasmids. Okay. Okay, here's the incubator, 0.04. So that's there. Here's this for 0.01 for the biological sample. 0.01 for the substrate. And yeah, I guess, yeah, it's a minor amount. Okay, good. I'm all right with that. Okay, so we have to do a wired green wire here for those two. And we'll leave that for now. That has to go there. And then we're going to have wood for this. Okay, where is wood? I might belt wood up here, but because that's one less thing. It's right here. And where's it going here? It stops here. I could belt the wood this way and up to here. I mean, it's not that long of a distance. I mean, look how long these belts are, you know. I've had worse. The Angel Industry mod, it was an enormous base that I made. It's fun. So yeah, I think we can belt that wood over there. One less thing to, you know, have to worry about. So let's take care of that right now. Oh, I wanted to hook the water up here while I'm thinking about it too. We have water. I don't mind running a separate line. So let's do that. There we go. Oh, we got the water. There we go. Oh, we need wood though. So there's our soil. And there's our steam. And our steam's going down that way now. This is very slow. Power hungry and slow. I don't mind flowing things like this because it's basically water to something. But we'll tie those loose ends up. Okay, we got this belt here. What I'll do is I'll bring that up through here. This way. Because this is like an easement area, I guess you could say. Alright, here we go. We got wood. I'd rather deliver it to one spot and then belt it. In this case, wood is cheap. I'm not worried about it. I hate having stuff in my inventory if I have to rip something up, but we're just going to have to deal with it. Alright, so now we have, let's say, you know, 100 Petri dishes, or maybe, well, let's do 200. There they are. And there they are. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, and we need to, well, we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, and that's hooked to there. Okay. All right, so now, this is going to be setting the filters. Based on our requests, these come out. We'll do one stack. Yeah, it's fine. One stack. There we go. We can always adjust it later. Oh, and you know what? What I'm forgetting? I have to put an ID in here. Network ID. Here it is. And that's going to be 2. And now, see, it's sitting there. We back out. We go back in. It disappears. That's because it's now absorbed into the combinator's memory, I guess you could say, or the mod. So we have a train limit of 1. Or we have a stack limitation of 1. We have a max train of 1. We have the 2 for the stack provide threshold and a 2 for our network ID. So what I want to do before I forget is set these up too. Okay, I set these 2 up here, and then I set this one up here for the train ID to be 2, or the network ID to be 2, so that we don't get any spillover, because I want these trains to stay here. Okay, let's get these guys wired up. Oh my god, these power poles are so sexy. All right, so that's done. So this is a pickup station, and then we'll probably go up a little higher here, depending on where we're at here, and then we'll cap it off. But I don't want to cap this off with a yard up here or a depot until we know where we're going to be at for the other stuff here. And we can move rail around. It's not, we can go up and around and all that. I'm not really looking for aesthetics here, as if you've noticed. All right, so we got that. So the agar in the steam, let's copy that, and the agar, I guess we could do this. We'll go right up against this guy. Now the pipe, we're gonna have to pipe the steam in. Let's make sure. So close. Oh. Oh, it got wood. Yay! I'm so proud of you. Okay, steam. And this is going to require the seaweed as well. So that will be next. Oh, and this requires another input. So we're going to go... How many is this requiring? Only one. I think we can use a mechanical here, so I don't have to mess with power. And what we'll do is we'll go like that and up. And then I'll do maybe the seaweed up here and bring it down to this, so it's not in the way. Maybe I'll go side to side, not like this, but the other way. Here it is. Okay, we got the steam, so I got an extra steam generator. Let's copy this. Put that in. There you go. So I'm going to go here. Let's see how this works. Can I... Let's copy you. And there's water above. I'll pull from there. And... let's make sure. Now, I want to use these, because this can kick out quite a bit of algae. There we go. All right, now, we'll use this thing here. Okay. I'm going to use a small power pole to get to here. And then we'll have to use a large. Oh, I'm so glad I have these. Oh, yeah. I don't mind mixing and matching it because, it's kind of necessary, really. I mean, it's use the tools, that you have, Steam! There you go. Oh, and then we have to output the agar to you. Oh, yeah. So we'll double side the belt for this in this case. I think a mechanical will work just fine. Or I could do this. Oh. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, we'll use a mechanical. That's fine. The mini loader is actually cheaper. It's like iron, and that's it, but that's okay. Alright. So seaweed's going in. Oh, I have to get some modules for that. I'll get that later. Let's pull these up. And our final project, which is going to be for our trains to handle, and we'll go give ourselves some room, go up there, and that's fine. Put that in, get all this stuff in here. I don't mind putting it in, and I can move it around. I just like to get things in place so I can visualize it, because, it's a game about spatial, it's about logistics, but it's also spatial, so I like to have the machines placed so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, we'll flip that around there. Uh-oh. There we go. One more flip. I like this little setup, though. It's pretty cool. You just boop, boop, done. The only thing you need is fuel, and you're good to go. I think I'll do this like that. And then looks like the fuel will come in from here like that. And then, oh, we need the stone and the quartz output. So, oh, let's get the water on this thing. Or water piped. I might as well run the water pipe now. Okay. And we're way up here, so I'll run some pipe. That was a long walk. Water, water. Here we go. Let's go here. And I guess we'll do, we'll go. Let me split the difference here, and then we'll go there. And there. I might try to, I think I want to span this. So I have power on this side now. Okay. That's good. So we got everything but the quartz and the syngas. And then we have to deal with the stone. I think I am going to put a little reminder here for stone for myself. And I have pie burners right here. I can just burn it. It's going to be such a trace amount. I don't mind doing it. Oh, but you know what we need, though? We need, I need to bring fuel for wood up here. And we have it right here, so I can just spin it through here and power the pie burners that way. So we'll go, I get the T. Let me see where this lines up. That's too close. So we'll go over another notch. And I want to stay on grid for this. And I need room for 2 trains, so I think I'm okay with this. And this is pretty, this is a pretty crazy science pack here. I'm not, like I said, it's scaring me. Well, oh, what happened here? What's going on? Why is this happening? Hold on a minute, let me see something here. Okay, I had to fix the grid. It was off because I was messing around over here. So what I did is I started from here and worked my way over with the power poles. These signals might be goofed up, but the way I'm looking at it is with all the hacks I have to do to get this, the power poles and stuff. I'm looking at just ripping this whole, like, we'll start a new pYanodons base up here someday. But we got to see, we got to get through the science pack here. Okay. So that's over. Good. Because I want this to be on grid, so the only one that's off, this is the problem with being off grid, is that, your rail is you have to find out where it went wrong, where you fell off grid. I'm out of rail, so I have to go get more rail. Be right back. All right, I'm back. It was about maybe 2 hours between cuts here. Flowers have built up, as you can see. It's a lot of time that's went by. And I actually remember to bring seaweed from the starter base there. And boop. And boop. There we go. Ooh. We have seaweed. Look at that. I wasn't expecting it to start burning, but yeah, we have water connected to that. Okay, so I think we set this up before I cut, right? I don't remember now. Okay, so we got to do the inputs in that little output there. And oh my gosh, rail is such a PITA in this mod. Oh dear. And the problem is the solder. It's a half-second craft on the rail, but 5 solder. And solder is so slow. So you need like 20 of these solder machines to do this. Plus the treated wood on top of that, which is slow. So I was down over here in the hub, and I put this rail in. That's why. I forgot. Yeah, I went ahead and did this. I had to go around this water because I have landfill now, but I didn't have enough. Now I have 850. I went back to base and I had some. I was like, oh. Let's get rid of that crud. Okay, cool. Agar! Look at that. We got agar. And pretty soon we'll have Petri dishes. Alright, so we need the fuel and the syngas and all that. So, let's see if I can snag a stop. This is all on TSM, so that's good. Come on. I'm gonna pull all this. I'm gonna click it. And I'm gonna get rid of these power poles because it never lines up the way you want. Now, let's get the stop sorted first, and probably go up here, like that. And then, because I want to be, this is higher throughput than this fuel, and you know, nothing's gonna run perfect from the start. You know, we have low-tech stuff here, which I don't mind. I really don't mind the low-tech. Oh, I do need the stop here. I'll plop that in there, because then we can see where the train lines up. Alright, so I need to get... I'm going to do this here, the shed. And then, I think I'm going to go here, like that. Oh, I forgot to get a tank. Darn it. Oh. I knew I was going to forget something. I got to get a tank. But, I'm going to grab the blueprint for it. We have one right here. There, see? Syngas. Look at that. I can even grab the pump, too. There we go. And then, oh, I wanted to do this in reverse, actually. Because the tank has got the, it's really high up. So we'll go 1, 2, right there. Well, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, and then we'll go here. And let's wire the red wire from the stop to the pump. Oop, oh, well, let's get power over here then. Hey, look at this. What? We can do that. Oh, hold on a minute. Before we do that, we gotta do this. We'll go 1, 2. I'm gonna do mini loaders on the output. Oh. Like so. Like so. I'm gonna use a splitter. And because this thing is pretty hungry. It's 5, I think. Yeah, every second. So yeah, it's pretty fast there. Okay, there we go. Could pull that out. And now let's get the power over here. Bonk. And I think we'll use these here, because we don't need to go very far. We need a decider. Oh, we gotta change that signal there too. Decider. We have the light already. I gotta move this over, because we need 2 of these. And we need another one. Okay. Okay, now get the wires and do that. Hook those 2 together. And then we'll go here to here. And then I think the green wire is going to have to be used here. Oh, I ran out. How did I run out of green wire? No, yeah, I ran out. Yeah. I've been using green wire a lot lately because the well, there's a lot going on. Okay, let's go there, to there, to that, and that. Now, this one here, oh, it's already set up for syngas equaling 0. That's what it enables it when it's not a syngas train. Okay. And we want the train to not unload. And if this is high throughput, I'd have to have a small buffer tank in front of it so that we have material in it to supply whatever we need to supply while the train unloads. And the trains unload so fast, so it's pretty simple. Get rid of that. Okay. And this is going to be the quartz, which is under here and there. And yeah, I guess we'll leave it at 1K. I'm going to grab the signal configuration from this one here. Where are you? Right here. Right there. This can be B. And that's fine. 1K. So now, what I found is that you really can't... you can right-click, shift, right-click, left-click these requesters, but something goes wrong with them. I think that something else is going on. So I set them up manually. And it's not too difficult, but yeah, be careful. If you shift right-click and left-click, I don't know, something gets weird. You have to pull the lights and the stop up and reset everything, you know? Kind of a pain, but it is what it is. All right, that's done. Now, what I think, I'm gonna go get the tank, but let's hook this up, and then we gotta go from here, there. That seemed to work out. Okay. And this is going to, again, connect. We're going to connect all these rails together. I should pull that up so I could see it. I don't want to forget it. So let's go ahead and put that in. Now let's signal this up here. All right, I'm going to go get a tank, and I'd like to bring the resources in for this because I don't really mind this running. It's just, you know, it's not too bad. So I'm going to go get the tank. Be right back. All right. Bloop. There it is. Yeah, so let's see if, I want to see if this works. That's why I want to run it. All right, we got quartz here. Q-U-A-R. Well, we can go here. And quartz. And boom. There's that. And we'll set the syngas up here. I haven't had a problem with syngas running out. I mean, it's the other stuff that's just so... Well, I think the, you know, the smelters are just so hungry for it. Okay, there's that. Almost forgot to set up the stone there. I'll do a pie burner on that. Okay, there we go. So that's done. Okay, oh, here we go. Forgot a signal there. There we go. Yeah, it's I love troubleshooting. It's so much fun. Here it comes. Let's make sure that light did not turn off. That is supposed to retrain contents. There we go. Forgot to set that. And there we go. Petri dishes. Yay. Okay, I hope this is good enough for this. We'll see. Well, it was 111, so there we go. There we go. Now, this is set up for 200, and that's set up for 200. There we go. Now we got that going. Nice. I want to make sure everything works and all that. Now, the other part of the troubleshooting would be, you know, running this whole thing. Okay, 14 and 7. There we go. All right, well, we got one system online. Well, this does chew through the syngas, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, so... Yeah, I forgot about that. It does chew through it pretty quick. And it's only, what? 400 kilojoules. Well, you know, this isn't going to be a really huge runner. You know, I have a feeling that as the science packs get more complex, they'll last longer in the labs. That way the builds are kind of normalized to a certain size. Otherwise, it's just going to be insane. You know, this one is going to be pretty big. I mean, we went from what, here, and that's including the Vrauks, you know, and all the animals and stuff from here to here. Now with better tech and, you know, all that, we'll be able to shrink this down maybe a little bit, you know, Speed modules. Don't even talk that. That's crazy talk. I'm gonna put this rail in here as well. Okay, so that should do it. I think, yeah, we're just gonna be chipping away at this. Next episode, we'll work on the next thing. Oh, we could probably work on this right here. The Zogna bacteria. And we need the Zogna for this as well. So we can build the lab equipment and then the animals. The animal science part, finally. We'll get that out of the way. We got the substrate that we need. Oh, yeah, and there's the Petri dishes there. So, yeah, I think we could do that. We'll work on this. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's the plasmids. Yeah. So we'll work on the plasmid stuff. So, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the progress here. We're moving along. You know, it's going to be, you know, we just got to keep chipping away. Oh, on this side here, we'll pick off. Maybe we'll go down here. We'll pick off down here, and then we'll start building that Zogna bacteria and the plasmids over here. And then the Zogna, maybe we'll go over this way. Yeah. See how things are kind of shaping up. It's kind of nice when you got to kind of subdivide it out. It took me a while. I had to sleep on this for a couple days, but, you know, it's coming along. We'll see how it works when it's all connected. All right. Thanks for watching. See you later. Have a good one. Peace out.